Konnichiwa, hello there, my lovely otakus, and welcome to a very special video. This video is Diabolik LoversTag, and it's actually to thank you all. I've just reached like about 100 subscribers on this channel, and I wanted to do a special video for all you guys, and so I'm like, why not let's do a Diabolik LoversTag and just see where this leads us, because I mean, I owe a lot to the show, because this is like one of the biggest things on my channel at the moment. So why not we say thank you to all of you, and especially to all of you Diabolik Lover fans who subscribe to my channel. Before we start with the tag, I actually wanted to do a shout out to Yuna, anime lover. She is the cutest thing ever. She's adorable. Guys, go subscribe to her. She does funny little things with her friends. She has an amazing singing voice. I think she does. I love her version of Paper Moon, the Soul Eater opening theme song for the first part of the Soul Eater show. She's just amazing. I just go subscribe to her. Okay, let's just get on with the tag. It's okay. There are 30 questions to the Diabolik Lover tag, and okay, so question 1 is, who's your favorite Sakamaki brother? My favorite Sakamaki brother? I guess I would have to say it's, Ayato. I love Ayato for many reasons, but I've always had this thing for twins or triplets. I don't know why. And since he is a bunch of triplets, he's a part of a set of triplets. Him and his 2 other brothers. I don't know. I just always loved twins or triplets, and out of all the brothers, I don't know, there's something about him that I liked. I mean, like, I do like Shu. Well, I'm thinking of Utapri for something. Why am I thinking of Utapri? This is Diabolik Lovers. I do like Shu, and I do like Subaru as well, but I don't know, there's something about Ayato that I just adore. He's like a little lost puppy dog, and he looks at you with these big green eyes, and he's like, love me, please. Love me. So I guess that's my answer, is I love Ayato just for him being him, I guess. Number 2 is, who's your favorite Misaki brother? And Misaki, they're the new guys in More Blood. And automatically, I have to say Ko! Oh god, I love Ko! Ko, baby! Oh, he is my man. Reasons I love Ko, I don't know. I just love him. He's like everything to me at the moment. Ko is everything. He and Ayato are now my official thing on my YouTube page. I have that same picture on my phone because I like staring at him, and I'm like, oh, Ko. I don't know why I love Ko so much. He's adorable, he's sweet, but he's sadistic and has a bit of a tooth face kind of thing. He's kind of a backstabber as well, which I didn't like. But immediately when I first saw him in the OVA, I just fell I just felt madly in love with him. I'm like, oh my god, I love you. Please marry me. It's like one of those things. I love Ko for no reason. I just love him for him. I love him for reasons. I know I do. Because while I was, like, thinking about doing this, I actually was, like, reading through their routes on the game and stuff, and I actually really like Ko's route a lot. I found his route to be a very sweet, very, very, very interesting route, a very sweet route to go play through. So, yeah, I love Ko for so many reasons. I can't just list them all in one thing. Question 3, it says, who is your favorite parent? My favorite parent in Diabolik Lovers? Oh my god, this is actually not as hard as some people would think. I mean, if you're picking from their moms, I think her name is Christiana? Subaru's mom would have to be my favorite mom. But out of, like, all their parents, I actually would say their dad. And I think their dad's name is, Carl? I just know it's spelled like K-A-R-L. I think it's Carl or Carlisle, or something like that. I know his name. I do know his name. I just looked him up some time ago, because actually I looked him up and I was comparing him to his kids and which ones he looks a lot like. I swear to God, he, with glasses on, he looks a lot like Reiji. He's like the spinach image of Reiji, so son really looks like father with Reiji, I think. But why do I pick their dad? Well, out of all their parents, like, he's like the one I can, like, find less fault with. I mean, okay, with his first sons, the Sakamaki brothers, yes, you can put up the argument, yes, he kind of ignored them, he neglected them. You could put up that argument, but at the same time, with the Mukami brothers, he adopted these kids, and he raised them up as his own, and basically gave them a second chance at life. Which I actually have to applaud him for it, even though with both sets of brothers, he had his own agenda with them, with Yui. I keep getting shows mixed up. Now I'm thinking of Vampire Night. This is not Vampire Night. This is Diabolik Lovers, you silly girl. Yeah, with Yui, he had his own agenda with both sets of brothers. But and that's the only thing I can applaud him for, is because he did adopt the Mukami brothers. He did take care of them and raise them as his own. With his first sets of kids, I can find a lot of fault with them, because I can find a lot of fault with that whole family, and you people wonder why that they turned out this way. People wonder why Laito turned out to be a pervert, and they wonder why Ayato is narcissistic, and why Kanito is almost like mentally insane, and why Reiji is so strict and insane. Why Subaru's the way he is, why Shu is the way he is. It's not a mystery why these guys are the way they are. And I think this is the whole story about Diabolik Lovers. But yeah, out of all of the parents, and before I go off into a ramble again, a rant about the parenting ethnicity of this show, I picked their dad because I find very little fault with their dad, but yeah, there's gonna be people that's probably gonna put up that argument, and I'm sorry. It's just when I was researching, I could not find any real fault with him besides with the Sakamaki brothers. He did neglect his sons, and he did, slightly abandoned them in a way, but besides that, I find really no fault with him. I mean, I never read anything about physical abuse with him, and I never really read any real deep, scarring, emotional abuse like their moms did to them. So, yeah, I picked their dad. If I said, yeah. Number 4 is what character did you fall in love with immediately first saw them. And yes, I will say it till the day I die, Ko. I immediately fell in love with Ko. Oh god, he's so cute. Yes. Actually, in the original Diabolik Lovers, I didn't fall in love with any of them right away. It was as the show went on that I started to gravitate towards Ayato by almost by the end when Yui is asking the triplets, what was your mother's name? And they say Claudelia. And it was about that point when I started to see a different side of Ayato. That's when I started to kind of like him and had a thing for him. But automatically, OVA, moment I saw Ko and his beautiful blue eye and his one red glowing magical eye, I'm like, hello, you're beautiful. Can I take you home? You look like a little puppy I just want to be with and cuddle with all night long. Yes, Ko. Ko. And just by that first one, before I actually read anything about Ko, I thought he was going to be the sweetest, the most kindest, nicest one out of the whole series. And doing research, I was wrong, but I don't care. Immediately, I saw Ko, and I was in love, and I'm still in love with Ko to this day. Hence why I'm liking More Blood a lot, and why everything is amazing, and why I love anything and every episode he's in at the moment. I love you, Ko! Question 5 is a character you didn't like at first, but you warmed up to. That is actually between Leito and Reiji. I don't know, I still feel this really kind of standoffish kind of point with Reiji because how strict he is, but at the same time I am warming up to Reiji because I'm understanding the more I watch of the show and the more of the games I research and the more stuff I dig deeper into their backgrounds. I'm starting to like Reiji more and more. The other one is actually Leito. Now, if anybody watched any other Diabolik Lovers videos I've ever made, and pardon my French, Leito and me, we did not get along the first time we met. I have to admit, he's beautiful. All the Sakamaki brothers are beautiful. Same thing with, the other ones. All of these boys in these shows are beautiful, but it is a Bishi anime, so there are gonna be beautiful boys. But Leito and me, Leito, well, I didn't like him for the fact how he treated Yuri. For the fact he would call her bitch-chan, or and I think in the English dub he calls her a little bitch. And it's when I first heard him call her bitch-chan, it's I'd be dude, show some respect to her. But now, like I said, now I'm digging deeper and more into Leito's past and certain things that have happened to him that I'm starting to really understand him. And I'm you know what, Leito? You may be a sick, twisted pervert, but you know what? You're an okay guy. You know what? I like you, Leito. I like you. I like your brother Kanto, and I like Ayato. I like all three of you. Now, it's they're all a bit sadistic and insane, but there is a charm to every one of these characters that I don't think a lot of people see, but I have started really to warm up to Leito and Reiji. So, oh wow. Yes. Number 6 is the most sadistic character. Okay, the most sadistic character to me in Diabolik Lovers, it's a tie between Leito, Kanto, or Ayato. Now, Ayato only gets half points per feed sadistic because I really don't see him doing a lot of sadistic things to Yui in the show. But in the game, he's a little bit more sadistic. I mean, if you want to go by game standards, I think Heck, they're all of them are sadistic in the game, because the one part that sticks out of me being kind of sadistic is, like, very, how do I put it, very much foreplay with Ayato in the game, because there's this one part when, like, Yui's, like, in this room, and it has, like, a lot of, I think it's Kanto keeps his dolls, and there's candles lit, and, like, Ayato scares her and, like, knocks her on the couch, and she starts, like, pouring, like, hot candle wax on her, spare skin and stuff, and I mean, some people would actually find that kind of attractive, but other people would find it kind of being sadistic, because he's trying to be hurtful. But I just think Lighto and Kanato kind of fits being more sadistic than any of the brothers, because if you look at their actions, they've kind of shown how sadistic they can be and how they can get with Yui. Okay. Number 7. Character you coincided with having the most tragic past. For me, and this is gonna go off a rant, and I have to just say from here on out, please forgive me if there are spoilers. For me, the character with the most tragic backstory or past, Lighto. Oh my god, Lighto! I feel so bad for this kid. This boy, this guy. I feel bad for him. I'm sorry. It's like, no wonder you're messed up after everything your mother did to you. I'll say it. His mother raped him. He was raped as a child. Cordelia raped her youngest son. Yes, Lighto is the youngest. She had physical sex with her son. Oh my god, and this is what I really hate Cordelia for. Oh my god, out of all the mothers, I mean, she's the worst. She, like, mentally and physically and sexually abused her youngest. She, hurt Kanato by making him sing so much that it made his vocal cords, like, bleed. And we all know what she did to Ayato. She instilled his narcissistic ways in him, basically telling him, you have to be the best, you gotta be the best, and because of that, she instilled something in that child that Ayato is now a narcissistic, and he walks around saying, I'm number one, because of his mother. His mother instilled that into him. Oh god, I'm going out really bad, but oh god. Yes, but out of all of them, Lighto had it the worst, because he thought that this was love. He, in his mind, his mom was doing unspeakable acts to him, and he thought, this is what real love between a mother and a son and a woman and a man was supposed to be. And then Lighto would get very furious, like, very upset and angry at his mom, not because his mom was cheating with Uncle Richard, because Mom was cheating with Richard behind Dad's back. No, he got mad because he thought she was cheating with Richard on him. And that just total out of my, oh my god, this is just screwed up. It's really screwed up, and I feel really bad for him. Oh my god, I am so sorry, Lighto. And people wonder why you are perverted and the way you are. It's like, a lot of the reason, I think that's the one thing, and I'm going to go off the questions again. I think that's the one thing people don't understand by Diabolical Lovers, is this show is basically, it's a show about abuse. It really is. It's a show about these brothers who were mentally, physically abused by their mothers. And then Yui comes into their life, and they, in restore, abuse her. The thing is the reason that a lot of them don't want to carry that circle with them for the rest of their life, because they know if they do marry Yui, they're just going to end up, she and whoever she ends up marrying, whoever route you end up picking, is going to end up abusing their kids. And you can actually see that in the show, like with Ayato. By the end, he is trying to break the chain of abuse, because he does try and show Yui more of an affectionate side. And that's why you probably guessed why they killed all their moms, because they were not really good moms. I mean, they should have not killed their moms, but yet they were not very good mothers. Okay, number 8. Favorite relationship, meaning by OTP, sibling, or whatever. My favorite relationship, of course, it has to go to the Mukami brothers, because they are, I don't know, they're just, okay, to understand the Mukami brothers, you have to really, go back to when they were in the orphanage, and that's where they first met each other, when they were, little kids in the orphanages, and they were adopted by, and I've just decided to call him Carl, the Sakamaki brothers' dad, and he adopted them and turned them into vampires, and that's basically their story. Why I like the Mukami brothers as my favorite relationship as siblings, basically, is because they are so much closer to each other. They're more of a tight-knit family. They love each other. They support each other in a lot of ways, and they're not even related by blood. They're related by adoption papers, which is really cool to see. And if you started to watch more Blood, you can actually seen it during the one episode when Yui comes down for, I don't know if that's breakfast they're having. It's breakfast, lunch. They go to night school, so I'm not really sure. She comes down to eat with them, and you can see, I think his name is Yami? Please don't kill me if I get their name, 2 characters' names wrong. I only know Ko for sure, because I'm in love with him, and I know, Ruki. He's the older one with the blue hair. And so I think the other one's named Yami, and I just know him as the green-haired boy who, well, he has a terrible backstory too. The green-haired boy, and he, cuts himself, and he calls his scars, Justin and stuff, but he calls them for Justin because of reasons. But Yami's, trying to give him, more, asking him, do you want more food? And Ko's like, no, I want it. And he's like, no, Ko, you've already had enough. It's not even time to, it's but I like him. It's just that really playful banter, and it's I like Yami in that scene because he's so sweet, and he's so caring to what I consider to be the youngest member of their family. He wants his younger brother, essentially, to eat. He wants his younger brother to get well and to get better. And that's why I have to say the Mukami brothers are my favorite siblings. And my favorite relationship out of all of them. I mean, I could go into OTPs and be well, I like Ayato with you can't say your name now. Yuri. And I could go through the brothers, and I actually compare the brothers up, but there's nothing out of the whole relationships that, the OTPs, or even my favorite brother relationships in the Sakamaki brothers, which is the triplets. They kind of can't compare how much love I do have for the Misaki brothers. Misaki brothers. And I just think, I don't know, they just have the most beautiful and honestly the most beautiful relationship out of the whole Diabolik Lovers universe. I think their relationship between these 4 are just beautiful, and I just love them all for actually trying to be a real family. Number 9, a character you relate to the most. That would have to go to the beloved Shu. Now, we all know Shu is the oldest son out of all of the Sakamaki brothers. How am I related? How do I feel like I relate to Shu? How do I put it? I mean, my family, my mom and dad were never really that strict. I mean, my grandparents were strict. My grandmother, for a hell, was strict with me. But I relate to him pretty much to the fact that as growing up, I always felt like everybody said to me, even though I am the middle child in my family, but I am the oldest girl in my family. I guess I relate to him on the matter of the fact how people would always tell me that you can't be a certain way, you have to be this way, and now it's installed into me that I have to give 100%. I guess I'm a lot like Reiji too, because I have that instilled into me that I have to be 100% better than the next person, and I have to be 100% better than the next person, and so on and so forth. I have to always be a little bit better than my older brother, but I have to be a little bit better than my younger sister, because I am the oldest daughter, but yet I'm the middle child, so I feel like I always have the tendency to try and do a little better than everybody else. So I guess I am a mix of Reiji and Shu, which is very interesting. And then to the fact, I think the other thing that kind of makes me like Shu is that I do walk around a lot with my headphones around my neck and I'm listening to music, and I'm like, I really don't care what you gotta say right now. I'm by myself, I'm laying on the couch, I'm listening to my music, don't bug me. So yeah. I am a lot like Shu and Reiji, so I don't know how you all... That is really funny too, because like Reiji, I have glasses, so yeah, I'm a lot like these two in somewhat personality and somewhat, I guess, how I kind of look and act a little, but I'm not all like that. I'm a mixture of other characters too, because I would have to say I am a lot like Yui with my personality as well. I'm very naive in a lot of things. I'm very innocent in a lot of things, and I'm a very happy person. And I always believe that no matter what, there's always going to be a way. I'm very optimistic now in my life. But number 10 is least favorite. Do we have to go over my least favorite character again? I think we established who my least favorite character was when I ranted about the terrible backstory. Like, the character I thought had the worst backstory. And that is certainly my least favorite character in all of Diabolik Lovers is Claudelia. Oh, I hate that woman. I hate her so much now. I hate Claudelia. And I'm not gonna go through it again, how much I hate this woman. But no, I'm not going to rant about it. I'm just going to let it go, and you all probably understand how much I hate her. I think everybody hates this woman, just by the little bit we know about her. I hate her. I hate her. I certainly do hate her. Best looking character? This is question 11. It's best looking character, and, best looking character, and I really don't want to say it. God. Best looking character. Okay, fine, best looking character in my opinion, my Ko, oh god, Ko. He is so beautiful with his beautiful blonde hair and his model-like face and his beautiful blue eyes and his, oh yeah, he's beautiful. I'm sorry, I just think he's beautiful. But then you have, out of the Sakamaki brothers, they all actually, you have to say all the guys in this show are extremely beautiful. But Ko is my number one pick, and I guess out of the Sakamaki brothers, it's between, Ayato, and I kind of want to say Laito, too. Laito, Ayato, Ko, no, Kanito I meant to say, not Ko, Kanito. Yeah, I really like my favorite feature about all these characters is their beautiful, expressive eyes. I think their eyes are beautiful, but for sure, 11 has to go to my Ko. I'm sorry, Ayato, but Ko wins it. Ko won me over. Unlike you, who had to take umpteen episodes to win my affections over. Character with the nicest voice. Okay, 12 goes to, English and, English dub and, sub. And it goes to the same character, and that is Laito. I don't care what people say, Laito in English and in the Japanese has the most sensual, exotic voice I've ever heard, and every time he would speak, I'm like, yes, talk to me some more. Yes, talk to me some more. Especially, I don't know, and I especially got really into his English dub voice. And I thought, Blake Shepard, who does his English dub voice, was, like, spot on. I thought he was a really good actor. And I just thought it was a brilliant dub. And so, character with the nicest voice will go to Laito. 13. Character with the best dress sense. Character with the best dress sense? I really don't. I'm trying to pick anybody with, well, like, the bestness and stuff. Whew, that's a tough one. I'm, like, trying to remember their outfits. I think it's between, for me, it's either Ayami in More Blood, because I like how he is dressed. I like the shirts and his hair, how he has his hair. And I also maybe have to say Laito, because Laito, I do like how Laito's dressed. I like I like his hat and everything, too. So, it's between Ayami and Laito. I can't pick between those two. So, it's either Ayami or Laito. I think they both are very nice dressers. They are very good dressers. Amazing. I don't know how to say. Amazing dressers. Number 14 is character with worst dress sense. You only see him, like, at the beginning of More Blood. You see him at the end of the OVA, too. I have not caught their actual names yet, though. But I know what I'm gonna do, but the image you're seeing right here, the guy with the eye patch, and he has red hair, and he wears glasses, and I don't know their names yet. I looked them up too, and I forgot their names. But the guy with the eye patch and red hair, I guess I would say he's the worst, has the worst dress sense, because I don't know who else to pick, and automatically I thought of Eye Patch Guy, so I pick Eye Patch Guy. I'm going with Eye Patch Guy. Question, actually, 15, favorite episode. Favorite episode automatically in, Diabolik Lovers, the first season, because I haven't seen, actually, since More Blood is still going on. I can't say anything about More Blood because there's probably going to be more episodes from that show that is probably going to be deemed favorite out of me. But my favorite episode in, actually, the first season of Diabolik Lovers was the episode, and I believe it's titled The Past, when Yui goes back in the past and she actually sees the Sakamaki brothers as children, and she actually sees how they are being brought up by their mothers. And it was actually, that episode is considered a favorite episode of mine, because without that episode, I would have not have thoroughly enjoyed the show as much as I did, or became a strong Diabolik Lovers fan as much as I am now without that little bit of backstory about the show. Because once the past happened, that's when I think the show really started to really get really good. It started to kick off. It started to get really good. We already have such a plot there. We have more of a plot there now with Cordelia coming back to life and all of this stuff. But because of the past, it made me curious more about their past and made me start to look up and really be interested in the games. And without the past, I don't think I would be as a big Diabolik Lovers fan as I am right now. Number 16, it says favorite scene. The scene when Cordelia dies. Favorite scene. You finally killed the witch. Yay, Yado. Favorite scene. I'm just gonna go with the mushy gushy route, and it's the scene, and a lot of people will be like, no. Favorite scene, it's the scene when, I don't know what episode it is. It's the scene, I think, Yato pushes Cordelia / Yuri into the water, and Cordelia, leaves her body, and it's Yuri, and she's like, Ayato, help me. And he jumps in, and he swims after her, and he, kisses her underwater, and he saves her. I really liked that scene. That has to be one of my favorite scenes, because it was a very sweet, touching scene. My favorite quotes. I really don't have a favorite quote, I don't think, from Diabolik Lovers. And, let's unplug this. The most recent thing I read, it's basically stood out to me, and it's a quote. It was a thing I saw on Tumblr one time, and it was the quote went something like, don't cry, don't be scared, I'm here, and I will always and forever watch over you. And it is by Ko, because I'm in such a Ko mood lately. And I don't know, I just think it's a really pretty quote by him to, your MC Yuri in the game. So I just thought it was a very pretty quote, and I guess that will be my quote for my answer, because I can't think of any quote that's considered my favorite, but that is a really beautiful quote. 18, worst anime scene. I guess, okay, I was thinking about this. I was thinking about this when I was reading through them before I started this video. I actually think now that I finally came up with what I kind of came up with is worst anime scene, is I think the worst anime scene for me in Diabolik Lovers at this very moment is not Cordelia or anything, nothing with her, but it has to be that one part when we actually see how sadistic Reiji is, and he drugs her tea, and I'm like, oh my god, all these guys just willingly bite her while she's awake, while she's living, but no, he has to be so sneaky and overhanded, I'm just gonna drug your tea, and then while you're asleep, I'm gonna drink your blood. I don't know, I don't know, I just think it's worse for me, because I was so scared during that scene, because I was thinking date rape, but I'm pretty sure he would never date rape her. But that has to stand out alone because of that image of being date raped in my mind, so that's kind of the worst scene that I know of at this moment. If you guys can think of a worse one than that, please let me know. Funniest scene. That's the sad thing. I don't remember really laughing during Diabolik Lovers. That is the sad part. I remember, and I'll tell you that when that question come up. But I don't remember laughing. That is sad, and I like shows that make me laugh. Why the heck do I like this show so much? And I don't remember laughing that much. And I can't remember a certain scene that did make me laugh. That is sad. No, I can't remember laughing. I remember smiling a lot and then going, oh god, he's gonna bite her again. So no, I'm sorry, I can't answer 19 because there's no scene that I found particularly funny. Question 20. Haunted, dark bridal, or more blood? And of course, y'all know what I'm gonna say. Basically, at this moment, more blood, just because of Ko. Because of Ko, I don't know, I just really love Ko, and I picked more blood because of Ko. No, not just because of Ko. Not just because of Ko anymore. I would pick more blood based. So, if I was playing the games, I don't really have a least favorite route, but if I was playing the games at the moment, probably would be Ko, because what I've said. What I have researched, and what the show has been giving me, and stuff lately, I'm enjoying more blood more than the original Diabolik Lovers, which I believe that they did take Haunted Dark Bridal from. I enjoy, more blood more, not just because of Ko or anything like that. I enjoy it more because of the whole plot. I think we have a better plot this time, and I really do enjoy the whole Adam and Eve aspect of one of them becoming her Adam, and she has to remember of being Eve. So I just really like the whole more blood as a whole, because I like the plot better, and I like just the idea of more blood a little better. Okay, question 21, and now we're getting into game-related stuff. Question 21, favorite route. Okay, this is hard for me for the games, and I will just say it out loud because the only 3 routes I have explored are Iyato's, Kanato's, and Ko's. And clearly my favorite route at this moment is Ko's. And it's because of the very, they have 3 different endings, and I think the vampire ending is so sweet. He basically runs off with Yui, and basically he tells Ruki, he says, I forsake this plan, I no longer want to be a part of this plan, and he does a lot, he just does the sweetest things, in my opinion. I mean, they all end, if you get the vampire ending, I believe, they're all very sweet endings, but I think Ko's ending was just a little more sweeter. The same thing is question 22, least favorite route. Like I said, I can't really pick a least favorite route at the moment. Maybe sometime in the future I may redo this tag video to give more of a fuller answer, but I can't pick a least favorite route because all of the routes I have explored have been really, really good. And none have disappointed me in any way, so I'm really happy with all 3 routes I have played so far, or researched or looked through, whatever you want to do it, because I don't have the games. I've researched jumpload of stuff and read Tumblr blogs and all that fun stuff. So yeah. Number 23, favorite moment in the game. Well, let's see. Favorite moment in the game. I guess any moment in the game, out of the 3, I guess any moment in the game is when at a dating aspect that any one of the guys were playing hard to get, or they were just really hard to get, or being rude. I think, okay, speaking of hard to get or rude, I think my favorite moment in the game, one of my favorite moments in the game, and it's a Ko moment, this will just be titled, Diabolik LoversTag, I love Ko. Is one of my favorite moments is Ko, and I don't remember exactly, but you're talking to some boy, some other boy in school, and he's asking for you, your history notes, your math notes, he's asking for you to help him, and Ko sees you, and Ko's gets all upset and jealous, and you get back home, And you're like, Ko, how you doing? And Ko's like, not talking to you, because he's like legit mad and jealous at you. And he's like, what was that? Who was that? He gets all defensive, and she's like, are you jealous? And Ko's like, he gets all quiet, he's like, and he kind of blushes, I think, and he's like, no, I'm not, and he's like trying to ignore it, and I think you could tell that he was jealous. And I just think that was super sweet and super cute. Yeah, I like that. I'm trying to think of a moment with Kanato and Ayato. All memories of them have gone away ever since I started to play Ko's route. Yeah. Yeah, I think, I would pick the Ko moment as my favorite moment in the game. Episode 24, least favorite moment, in the game. My least favorite moment in the game. I don't have a least favorite moment. See, this is the hard part of not actually really playing the games, because you can't really pick a least favorite moment in my opinion. Can you go with, like, saddest, kind of feeling really bad for them moment? Because I don't know what game it was, but there was a part in Kanato's story. He was crying so much. He was really sad about something. And you're trying to console him. And you'd be like, no, don't. It's like, and you're trying to console him. It's not like a least favorite moment, but it's like the saddest moment, because all you want to do is console him and be like, Kanato, it's okay, I'm here for you. And so, I guess I would have to change that to saddest moment in the game, because I felt really bad for him. I really did. 25, favorite ending. Favorite ending is either between Ayato or Ko. Ko is super sweet. His ending's super sweet. Like I said, he tells Ruki, I forsake the plan. Spoiler alert, he cuts his eye out. He cuts out he has a magical eye. Ko has this magical eye. And this magical eye can basically look into a person's heart and see what they desire or want. And he basically cuts that out, and he basically says, give this back to him. I don't need it anymore. And Ruki basically just says, okay, Ko, you made your decision. He lets Ko go with Yuri, and they fly off into the night. And they talk about their life together, which is really sweet. Ayato is basically, Ayato's ending is sweet too, because he's like, now it's like something like along the lines of saying, now I have you, now you forever will be mine, like the whole Ayato spiel being Yui being his, and it's like, now you are mine, now you will be my wife, or something like that, and it's just a very sweet ending. So out of those two would have to be my favorite endings. And 26 is least favorite ending. Like I said, I don't have a least favorite ending, because Kanato's is also a very sweet ending as well if you get the vampire one. If you get the vampire one, it's very sweet. You do get 3 multiple endings. I don't know the exact names for them, but I think like the very best one is the vampire one. And least favorite ending, I don't know. I can't really remember ever saying, okay, that kind of was a... See, I don't have a least favorite ending, but maybe as I go through the rest of the game routes, maybe I will find a least favorite ending, but at the moment, I don't have a least favorite ending. I don't have a least favorite route. I don't have a least favorite almost anything. Question 27. Favorite character song. Okay, favorite character song. It's either between Kanato and Naito. It's between Kanato and Naito because of 2 reasons. I went on and I listened to every song that was made, their theme songs, and it is called... Kanato's is called... The one I'm thinking of is called Carnival. And I like Carnival for one fact, how I love the music in Carnival. It is so catchy. It gets stuck in your head. And right now I want to listen to it because that's how good it is. That's how good I think Carnival is. Laito is also mentioned as favorite character song at the moment because his full-out shit made me laugh. It made me laugh so hard. And I know character songs are not supposed to make you laugh probably, but he's made me laugh because every other word in his song, and excuse my French, is bitch. It's just hearing the word bitch umpteen times in the song just made me laugh so hard. I'm like, oh my god, this is so him. And so yeah, just because of making me laugh so hard and having a catchy melody, I have to give it to either Kanato's song or Laito's song, because they were catchy at one point and then they were funny at another point. Least favorite character song, least favorite character song, by going music alone, it would have to be Shoes. I'm sorry, Shoe. But going by music alone, your song made me feel very, very, very sad. And I'm not picking on you. I like your song. But it just made me feel really sad, and I don't like feeling sad, so I guess I have to pick your song, and I don't know what your song is called. I'm sorry, Shu. I don't really know. Okay, Question 29 is favorite drama CD or drama CD in general you like. I don't know the exact real name for the drama CD. I have listened to a few drama CDs of Diabolik Lovers lately. I can't remember the name exactly. All I remember is me listening to Ayato. Yes. Oh, Ayato. I'm mentoring you in the drama CD category because you are my favorite drama CD, because you were by far the best one in the whole drama CD. I don't know what it's called. All I know, and I don't even know if this is the drama CD. All I know is I remember it was like drama CD Ayato making out with you or something like that, and he like go talk to you, and it's like you're like nodding your head to everything he's saying, and then it's like you hear him sucking your blood, and it's like, oh my god, Ayato, yes, suck my blood. Okay. But whatever it's called, I'm gonna just title it Ayato Making Out Drama CD. I don't know if that even is the drama CD, but I'm picking that. Last question 30, is overall opinion about Diabolik Lovers. My overall opinion about Diabolik Lovers is you can't deny what it is. I mean, you can't deny what it is. You can't deny the fact that the show is very fan servicey. You can't deny the fact that there's a bunch of beautiful vampire boys who are basically sucking a girl's blood. But I have to you still have to give it credit for what it is doing, I believe. I think the reason I get upset at so many people who basically dismiss it just as a fan-servery, overrated vampire show, which at times I can see where they get it from. You can't dismiss the fact the message kind of behind it, and this is probably me overthinking things, but you can't this message of what Diabolik Lovers is trying to put out there, that basically there are dysfunctional families out there, there are abusive families out there, and if you don't break the chain of abuse, you're gonna still have an abusive family. And that's where the character like Yui comes in, because she is so loving, she's so compassionate towards these guys, that she's willing to be there and let them suck her blood, basically. but she's showing them that no Ayato, no Ko, no Kanato, no Laito, no whoever, I am here because your heart needs mending, your heart needs fixing, your heart is broken. I'm gonna show you what true love is. Either if it's a big sister role, a mother role, or as a lover, I'm gonna show you what true love is. And that's the full message I get from Diabolik Lovers. And some people might say I'm just crazy for this show and that I should go, I don't know, go do something with myself. I don't know. But overall, I think it's a pretty good show if you do get past the whole overrated fan servicey vampire kind of stuff. It is a really good show, and I really do enjoy Diabolik Lovers, and I'm happy that more blood is out, and I'm looking forward maybe to them adopting the rest of the games into anime series as well. But yeah, that is my thought. My overall thought, it's actually a decent show that I think people need to give a second chance to. And if you like it, you like it. And if you don't, you don't. Yes. I guess, before I end this video with the old thing, I kind of wanted to do a few announcements about this channel as well. I'm just going to tag this at the end of the video. Like I am. After this video is going to be put up, I'm basically going to be re-uploading a lot of old videos that I used to have on a channel at one point, but now they're coming onto this channel. So basically I'm going to be re-uploading a lot of old videos until November 14th. Right around there, I'm going to start remaking and then I'm going to start making newer videos for everybody to enjoy and to watch. At the moment, my channel is a little crazy, a little unorganized because I'm trying to get things done. And the equipment I'm working with at the moment is not the best. So please be patient with me while I try and do that. While I try and work out the bugs and stuff. Hopefully by November 14th, like I'm saying, everything will be a little better because I'm hoping to get different equipment to work with as well. Along with, thank you to all of my subscribers. Just really, thank you so much for your love and your support and everything you've given me on this channel. I did not know. Oh my god, I did not know just posting. First thing I ever posted on this channel was my Cute High, like me announcing about Cute High and about how it's gonna be the male version of Sailor Moon. And then I started to really get into Diabolik Lovers and how big that has become on my channel. And it's really thanks to all of you guys. I mean, just thank you a lot, really. And I hope and I pray to the Lord up above that we, as a community, can make our channel grow and be more successful as the years come. So thank you once again, guys, for the love and the support. Thank you so much. And once again, I want to wish you all a happy Halloween. Stay safe and just stay safe, everyone. Okay. And like always, I'll talk to you all later. See you later, Sailor Scouts. Bye.